First of all, it was normal, but what I'll call roles were separated from day one. For example, we young boys were not allowed to ever step into a kitchen. No boy was allowed to step into a kitchen. It was a preserve for ladies. Actually, if you wanted something from a kitchen, you would beg your sister to do you a favor. That was it. Basically, from day one, we were told that these were the roles for a young lady and these were the roles for a man. From day one, we were told that a man must support. A man must support, a man must give a helping hand. And girls were raised to be loyal to their brothers. They were raised to be mothers. They were raised to take care of a home, which I can't see now. And to me, my biggest, something that really disturbs me every day, how we are raised, young girls were raised to look after home. Our mothers were their role models. Our aunties were their role models. It's no more. The biggest threat Africa is facing now, young girls of today have no role models to look at. Mothers from 7 to 5, they would take care of their family. They would make sure that kids go to school. They would make sure that kids eat food that is really enough for them. It's no more. Because the world is changing so much, mothers of today, I think like 60 or 70% must work to survive. So in the process, we are losing that bondage. For us, my mother was very quick to mention this, that at the end of the day, you're a mother. At the end of the day, a young girl must take care of her home. That's something that is very important. You see, there are many breakdown in marriages now. There are many, you'll find young ladies working for corporate companies. They work for Stanichard, they work for Stanbic, they work for UNDP, but they are not mothers. So our mothers raised us, or they raised our sisters, telling them that no matter who you are going to be, at the end of the day, you must be a mother. You must know how to take care of a home. You can be a Speaker of Parliament, but the moment you reach home, this speakership title ceases. The moment you're in a house, you're a housewife. And I have many friends who have those big titles, and when you meet them at home, you won't believe this, that is this the person I met early in the day? Because during the day, she's a CEO of a multi-billion company. But when she's at home, she's a mother. She's a wife to someone. But what I see now, there is a trend that is going up. Actually, this woman emancipation, I think we really don't know it very well. That's where the problem starts. For me, I believe from 9 to 5, you are CEO of a company. You are a managing director of an organization. You are a speaker of a parliament. You are a minister. You are a member of parliament. But the moment you go back home, that title ceases. That's something that we must look at. So my mother used to tell my sisters that no matter who you are going to be, you must know how to cook. Because at the end of the day, even if you have maids at home, you must oversee, you must supervise what they have prepared for your husband. That's why many marriages are breaking up now. Why? You can hardly find a young girl in Kampala who can prepare a macaroni. You can't, because they were not raised to take care of their husbands. No matter who you are going to be, at the end of the day, you must know how to take care of your home. What I can tell you, my girls at home, they can prepare any dish. They can prepare it. Tell them that I want this, they will do it. I want lumombo, they can do it. I want fried chicken, they can do it. I want salads, they can do it. Because I would prepare them that no matter where you are going to be, you are a mother. The moment younger ladies or young women realize that no matter where you are going to be, you have to be under someone. And the moment you are not willing to accept that in this home, my superior is the husband, please don't ever dare think of getting married. Because at the end of that day, your husband must be your superior. Because I always tell young ladies when I'm invited to talk to them, simple. If you are married, when you wake up first thing in the morning, before you go to work, tell your maid, lunch cook matoke, beans, peas, and let's say posho. That's lunch. Supper cook matoke, rumonde, posho, chicken, and peas. When you're back from home, when you're back from work around 5:36, the first thing you have to do, go to the kitchen, find out the instructions you gave your maid. Are they in practice? The meals you instructed how to put up, are they ready? Yes. The moment they are ready, you go and watch DSTV. It's propaganda. If propaganda celebrates it, it's okay for them. But for me, I'm not comfortable with someone kneeling before me. What I want is respect from her. That's it. But propaganda, they want it. If propaganda want it, why should we debate it? If propaganda celebrate it, they prefer their wives to kneel before them or their children kneel before them, it's okay with them. And for me, if you want to lose a country, lose the culture. I've had an opportunity of traveling all over the world. Go to Dubai and meet Indians, same culture. Go to South Africa, same culture. Go to Brazil, same culture. Go to UK. The same culture you see in India is the same culture you see in Dubai with the Indians. Why? They have preserved their culture. That's why even if you find an Indian lady in California, the way how she dresses should be an Indian. And I read somewhere, when the British took over India, Gandhi told them that destroy each and everything, but please spare our culture. That's why you go to London, you find an Indian speaking their language. But you go to London, meet a Ugandan, he won't even know Luganda or Lunyankole. We don't know Luganda, we don't know Lunyankole, and we don't even know English. We are there. So successfully, we are losing our culture. In the process, we are losing the next generation. Because in our culture in Africa here, there are many things we do ourselves, but our children don't even know them. And the moment we die with that knowledge. So the most important present we can give our children is making sure that we transfer our cultural values and norms to them so that they can also transfer them to their children. If we don't, a society with no culture, it's a dead society.
How best can we?
So it's very important that we sit with our children. And the more you sit with the children, tell them why you are doing this. For example, in our culture, we must have cows. They will be asking you, why should we waste time on a farm? But when you explain to them, they will take it up. Seriously, not as a country, even as a continent. Because you meet Africans from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Angola, from Botswana in Europe, they have successfully destroyed their culture. But when you meet people from Pakistan, from India, from China, they have preserved their culture. That's why you find an Indian in Uganda behaves the same way as an Indian in Kenya, the same way as an Indian in Dubai. And if you want to preserve the future of a country, preserve the culture.
Maybe finally.
First of all, we have many useless ministers in this regime. We have ministers that speak because they want to speak. And personally, I believe if you have enough value you're adding to society, you'd rather keep quiet. Who is complaining about the so-called bullying? Who is complaining about it? There are tribes in Uganda, we know that that's their area. They are not complaining. But a certain minister from Kabale is complaining. Because I didn't know that she was from Kabale. I did some background check-up and I found out that she's from Kabale. If Bachiga don't celebrate it, let Banyankole, Banyarwanda, Baganda celebrate it. And there is no way it has really affected the lives of Baganda or Banyankole or Banyarwanda. To me, we should not even waste time on it. Those who believe that they should celebrate it, they should celebrate it. And it's not compulsory. And if you met serious elders, they will tell you it's recommendable for women to do it. Yeah. I dream to see a society where women lead and where women take their homes as the first priority. The first thing that must come into a woman's mind is her family, not these titles. I'm a honorable minister. I'm the chief executive of Stanbic Bank. I'm a chief executive of, let's say, UNDP. Family should come first. My appeal to all ladies, no matter what you do, no matter the title you have, at the end of that day, it has to be your family. I've had an opportunity of meeting people who are dying. Big people. You won't see her entire staff coming to a hospital to be her family. Meaning that in everything that we do, the last people we are going to be with is our family. When we are fired from job, our fallback position is a family. When you're jailed, 80% that people that will visit you in prison, it's your family. Before you die, chances are that you invite, if you're a cancer patient, I have a friend, she's a nurse in London, and she was telling me she has had an opportunity of seeing people dying of cancer, and these are people from Middle East. The moment he gets to know that I have 3 months to go, what he will do, he will tell his relatives, you know what, you fly my entire family to come here. Not his staff. And the worst thing with the family, if you're not serious with the family, if you have a disorganized family, chances are that you're going to even lose your job. I know people who have lost their jobs because of their family. The moment you leave, you have an unstable home, chances are that your input at work would even pace down. So it's very important that in everything that we do, family. And for ladies, children will continuously do what they see us doing. Young girls will continuously do what they see their mothers are doing. If your daughter sees you cheating on his father every day, chances are that she's going to do the same. If your daughter sees you not taking care of his father, chances are that she's going to do the same. So it's very important that mothers are role models. If mothers are not role models, trust me, Africa is doomed. Because let me tell you, if there was, if you started wars in Uganda, men would participate in the wars and they would leave their children with their mothers. The same with the President Museveni. Museveni spent his entire life fighting regimes here, but he would leave his children with Janet Museveni, meaning that these children were raised by Janet Museveni.